dog tag, and I want to show you guys how I'm going to design it in Canva. In order to do this, the first thing I want to do, I'm in Google on the World Wide Web. I'm going to click over at the top and I'm going to go to canva.com. The subscription that I have of Canva is actually a paid subscription. It's the Pro Edition. And the way that I know is because if you look on the left-hand side under my picture, it'll say Pro right here. But in order to use cool features of Canva, you do not have to have a paid edition. You can have like a regular edition. So, with that said, I love Canva for a lot of different reasons. One, because I can utilize it on my phone, and then I can go and utilize it on my computer, and one will sync to the other. So that is like a really great feature with it. So I can actually be designing something and be like, okay, well, let me go to my computer and finish it up, or vice versa. So the design that I'm going to do is going to be on a metal plate for my dog tag that I pre-measured, and it is a 1 by 175. So I'm gonna go to create a design. It's purple. It's a purple box in the right hand corner next to my picture. And we're gonna go down to custom size, this plus button. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the pixels to inches. And I'm gonna put the width, that's the measurement from left to right or right to left going across. And that measurement was 1. But I'm gonna make it 1.1 so it's just a little bit bigger. And then the height was 1.75, so I'm going to make that 1.85. So I'm making my design 0.1 inch larger than what it should be, than what it actually measured as. So right here is my 1 inch by 1.1 by 1.85 inch palette. So the first thing I'm going to do is upload the pictures of my dad. They're already uploaded actually to my computer because I had already started working on this. In order to upload an image, there are 2 ways to do it. I'm about to show you right now. You're going to go to upload on the left-hand side. It's template, element, and it says upload. It's going to hit upload. In order to upload something, you can just hit this purple upload media button. And let's say this Caramel Curve logo. You can just upload it like that. And you can hit these 3 little dots and move it to the trash to delete it. Or you can pull down and let's say click on the not click on the desktop. That's not what I meant to do. You can drag it into the program and upload it that way. So it's cool because you can upload it by actually clicking on it and going to the files, or you can just drag and drop. I drag and drop quite a bit. So don't be afraid to do either one. I've used either one on several occasions. The pictures that I'm going to use, the first one is this one of my dad. I'm only going to use him in this image, in this dog tag. So that's my sister and my mom, but I don't need them for this picture. I'm going to use this one, and then the other picture I'm going to use is this one with him on this motorcycle. And I am just using the sides to pull down to make it fit my frame. And then I'm going to go to this middle part and I'm going to pull it down to, I guess, about right here. Yep. That looks perfect. Yep, that looks good enough. All right. The next thing I want to do is get rid of this hard line. So the hard line is this line in between the 2 pictures. I want to like fade that in so that it looks like it's going to blend. In order to do that, I'm going to go to elements. And then I'm going to type in fade. Or ombre maybe, but I think fade is going to be a good one. So I'm going to try to see what fade that I like the best. No, that's not what I need. And I think we're going to try to use this one. But this is a Pro Edition, so if you don't have the Pro Edition, you may not be able to use this one. But they have other fades. Like this fade right here is free. This one is free. But anything that has this little crown next to it that says Pro, that's part of the paid edition. So you have to get the paid edition to use it. So this is, I'm going to put this on that hard line. Y'all see that? And I'm going to pull it across. And I think that looks really good, but I can't see my dad's face that good. So maybe I'm going to pull daddy down some and go up. Y'all like that? I like how that faded in. Yeah, I think that looks really good. Maybe what I'll do is I'll drop another one to make it darker. So I'll drop 2 fades on that. Boom. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yep. Okay. So now you can't really tell the breaking line between my dad's two pictures. And I may just drop this down. Now I'm going to keep it up. Yeah, I'm going to keep it like that. All right. And y'all may not like my design, but it's okay. The whole point of this is to just show y'all different tools. But in Elements, there's so many things. Like my dad likes golf. Let's say I wanted to add something with golf. I would be able like to add this T here, but that doesn't fit my picture. But I'm just saying, whatever you want to add to your picture, you can in Elements. And they have so many other different golf things that I could have used. Or even motorcycles. Let me see. I hadn't even clicked on motorcycles to see what they had, and I'm a biker girl. So yeah, y'all see they have all these other different motorcycle things that I could have used. But I'm not going to use any of them. So I just wanted to show you guys that they have different elements. And let's say I clicked on this moving one. And of course it would not move while I am for my picture. But if I was using something that was going on Instagram or Facebook, that would be kind of cool to have it move. Or on my Insta story. Well, of course that's Instagram. But I just deleted that. So next tool that I'm going to go to is text. So I want to say maybe Ride in the Sky Dad or something like that. So I'm going to go down to so when you go to text, all of these pre-existing like fonts come up. And I utilize these all the time. So the one that I'm going to use today, let's see, what do I like? What do I like? I like all of these, actually. Actually, I like them all. Let's see. I don't know. Let's go back up. Okay, this glow. That's the one I was looking for because I always like glow. I'm going to put Ride in the Sky. Oh, not Sky. My daughter's name is Sky, so I always spell Sky with an E. Daddy. All right. So I really like this. My dad wasn't a pink kind of guy. He actually was a blue kind of person. I'm going to put that right, I guess right here. That's a good place for it. So I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. And we're going to change the color of this. So as you can see, at the top right here where it says big shoulders, it has the size of a Ride in the Sky, and it has this pink color. I'm going to change this color to maybe black. Oh, perfect. Right. My daddy was a blue kind of guy, but I don't really think blue go with my design. So I'm going to go with this black because it makes it all look vintage. Yeah, I like how this looks. Ride in the Sky Daddy. And let's go back to text. And I'm going to put in this sparkle. And I'm going to double click on it. And I'm going to delete sparkle and put RIP. So I'll put this RIP Daddy. Yeah, I've lost my dad in February. And to be honest with you, I did not know it was going to be this hard. But it is really, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about my dad. And I'm going to put, like, the next thing I'm going to put here is, like, the year that he was born, the year he passed away. And I'm going to use this rodeo font. And I'm going to double click rodeo and put 1946 to 2022. I'll put an extra, And I want it to be side by side, so I'm going to make it long. And I'm going to use this corner. I think that looks really good. I want some red on here, though. So let's, like, make this RIP. Let's click on this RIP. And if you see next to this moontime and the size of this RIP, it has this yellow color. I'm going to change this text color to red. Yeah, I like that. Like, red's one of my favorite colors. So I think RIP and red would be good. And then I'm going to click on this 1946. And what I'm going to do to this is I'm going to add an effect to it. So I'm going to go to the top under this effects. Right by animate, they have an effects button. I'm going to click on effects. And I'm going to use the splice. And what that splice does is, I don't know if y'all can see. Let me try to zoom in. If y'all look at it, it kind of made it like a double layer. But they have different effects that I could use. Like this one, I don't really like that one that much. They got this glow. They got this glitch. Background. but I'm going to use splice. And then I'm going to change the color of my splice to red. So I'm going to go up to here to text color, and I'm going to click on red so that it's like it all blends in. So I think that looks really good. And I'm going to put his name right above it. And his name I actually am going to do in, what kind of font am I going to do his name in? Let's see how it looks in Rodeo again. So let's click on Rodeo and change his name to Leon Baby, my daddy. And I'm going to do the exact same thing here, spread it out so that it's side by side, and then go take the corner to resize it in the end, on the end. And I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to make it fit. Yeah, I think that looks really good. Let me move this over. Yep, center that. Yep. And I think I'll make the Leon Baby in red too. So let's click here and make that red. Well, I could make this a different font. In order to make his name a different font, what I would do is I would click on his name and go where it says this at the top, where it says CS Gordon. I would go down and I'm going to change his name, the font on his name. Y'all see, you could change it to any of these fonts. You don't have to be stuck with that font, even though you clicked on it in the text. But I really like this one, narrow medium. I really like this one. But I think this needs to be bigger. So if I use this font, now I'm gonna make his name a little bit bigger. But I don't know, it kind of looks standard. I'm gonna try another font. I don't know if I'm sold on that one. Yeah, I like the bold a little bit better. Yeah, let's use this one. BEAT. I'm trying to make sure my last name's spelled right. All right, so I think this looks good, y'all. And so the other thing that I'm gonna make sure of now is that everything fits within that 1 inch. Cause y'all remember my bleed is like 0.1, so I can actually make his motorcycle just a little bit smaller, so that fits. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think this looks perfect. Okay, so what I would do next, y'all, is I would print this. So in order to, let me show y'all a couple more. And actually, I'm actually going to make another video, y'all, showing you guys a bunch of other different tools that you could use inside of Canva. But I just wanted to design this so that y'all could actually see me design it before I actually made it. So I'm posting this video of me designing it, but my very next video will actually be putting the dog tag together. So go check that video out. And oh, let me show you how to download before I finish. You're going to go up to the share button and you're going to hit download. And right here, it'll show you how all the ways that you could download this. So it could be a JPEG, a PNG, a PDF, a SVG. That's for my Cricut people, SVGs, MP3s, and GIFs. So these are all the ways that you can do it. The SVG file, you guys have to have the paid version in order to download it to SVG. At least you do have the option. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the True Crafting Crew. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all at that next video when I put this thing together. Bye, guys.